Welcome to the Learning Center. My name is Ms. Nevin, and I'm here today to talk about angles and lines. I hope this helps you with your homework. Here we have a triangle, and we know that a triangle has three sides, 1, 2, and 3. The interior angles are marked by degrees, and that means how wide open they are. A is 70 degrees, B is 30 degrees, C is 80 degrees. Interior angles all add up to be 180 degrees. And if they don't give you all of the degrees of all of the angles, suppose they didn't give you the 30, you would just add those up and subtract it from 180 to find your third. 180 degrees is what the interior angles all have to add up to be. On your homework, you may be asked about exterior angles. That means on the outside. We have our triangle, one side, second side, our third side, with our interior angles equaling 180 degrees on the inside. To find the exterior angle, you have to, and it's extending from angle C here, and angle C is 30, so we take 180 degrees, subtract 30 degrees, and get 150 degrees. Angle D will equal 150 degrees because the two together have to equal 180 degrees. Those are interior and exterior angles. And I have others, just quick facts, that should help you with your homework. Our next set, some of you may know, complementary angles. Complementary angles. Complementary angles have to equal, they're two angles that together have to equal 90 degrees. They're not very big angles. Here's a 90-degree angle, and we can tell it's a 90-degree angle because it has a box right there in the corner. Don't even have to have any numbers. That is a 90-degree angle, right angle. If we split it in half, because it says two angles have to equal 90 degrees, well, this could be 45. They might not tell us that one, but we know this one has to be 45 also. 45 degrees plus 45 degrees equals 90 degrees. These are complementary angles. That's how you would recognize them. Our next set of angles are supplementary. Angles. See how we can do this one. We have a line, and we have another line. How's that? And this angle is 100 degrees. And this angle, well, we need two angles that together will equal 180 degrees. That's how supplementary angles are. Two angles that will equal 180 degrees. If this angle equals 100 degrees, we know that this angle equals 80 degrees. Or we can subtract it from 180. I think you'll recognize those right away. Complementary and supplementary angles will be part of your homework. We also have vertical angles. Vertical. Angles. And they'll be numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want you to know that in vertical angles, angle number 1 and angle number 3 are congruent. They are equal. So, if this is 45 degrees, and they don't tell you what this is, you know it's 45 degrees. It's equal to it. They're congruent. Let's see if we can do some lines here. This is a simple fact, but makes a difference when you're doing your homework. If you have a line and it's intersected by another line, you will be asked, where is the point of intersection? It's right there where they meet. Simple little fact. Point of intersection. Sometimes we miss these little directions. Might have gotten distracted. Might have missed something. Just those little things make a difference. Now I want to talk about transversal line. A transversal line is a line that crosses parallel lines. Here are parallel lines. They are lines that keep going, and they never cross. They just keep going. Parallel lines. If they're cut by a transversal, that way we can prove that this line, not A is not a transversal, B is not a transversal, but C is a transversal because it cut two different lines at two different points. That is a transversal. Here's another example of a transversal. You'll be asked this a lot in your homework. What is a transversal? You just have to focus and look at it. Yeah. Let's see. We have these lines. They cross each other. And then I have one right down the middle like that. And then I have this down right there. All right, let's label them. Let's see if you can see these. Oh, I'm a little too low. How is that? There. A, B, C, and D. How's that? Now let's look at these and think about the rules that I told you, but we're going over them, so don't worry. All right. Is D a transversal? Well, let's look at it closely. Yes, it hits this line B, doesn't it? And it hits this line C. So D is yes, it's a transversal. Now, let's see. Is A a transversal? Let's see. Let's be careful now. It hits B and it hits C. Yes, A is a transversal. Yes. Now let's go over to C. Is C a transversal? Yes, very clearly, right? C hits D and it hits A. Yes, C is a transversal. Now let's see about B. Is B a transversal? No, it is not. D is not a transversal. I wonder if any of you can tell me why. D does not hit two different lines. Well, it can't hit them all at the same time. It has to be two separate points that it hits. It cannot hit them all at the same point. So D is not a transversal. You're going to surprise your teacher knowing this. I hope you do well, and I'm thinking of all of you. All right then, good luck.